Welcome to Who Yelling Now, Season 2, Episode 10, titled, If We Are They, Then Who Am I? For entertainment purposes only. Who am I? Hero, villain, background character number 47? Some days I save the world with a grocery bag and a kind word. Other days I honk the horn at the old lady in traffic because her left turn signal looks like it's on permanent vacation. Who am I? The one preaching justice on Sunday morning, or the one side-eyeing my neighbor's Wi-Fi password like it's a civil right? We ask big questions. Who am I? But let's be honest. Sometimes I'm the best of me, and sometimes I'm the rerun episode nobody asked to watch. If we are they, then who am I? Maybe it depends on the day. Maybe it depends on who's watching. Poem 1. Who do I think I am? I like to think I'm a hero, the underdog, protagonist, the one who'd risk it all to pull strangers from a burning building. But let me tell you the truth. If that building has roaches, you're on your own. I like to think I'm noble, the kind of person history books would quote. But most of my noble deeds fit on a Post-it note. I held the door, didn't clap back that time, shared the last slice reluctantly. Who do I think I am? The main character. But life keeps handing me side quests. And honestly, I'm failing the tutorial level sometimes. We dream ourselves bigger, brighter, better than we are. But what if I actually met me? Poem 2. Meeting myself. I've always wondered, what if I met myself one day, sat across from me at some cosmic coffee shop? Would I recognize me? Or would I think, this person looks suspiciously familiar, but talks too much about justice and not enough about dental insurance? Would I like me? Or would I slide my chair back slowly and whisper to the waiter, "Check, please, and make it quick"? Maybe that's the problem. We are strangers to our own reflection, heroes in our heads, villains in someone else's story, comedy in God's sitcom rerun. So, if I don't always recognize me, maybe the question isn't just who I am, but who I'm becoming while I'm not paying attention. Poem 3. Mask. hero mask, villain mask, employee of the month mask, cool friend who has it all together mask. I've worn them all. I switch them out depending on the room. But sometimes I forget which mask I'm wearing. I show up to kindness with the villain mask. I show up to resistance with the people pleaser smile. And in the mirror, all the masks are piled on top of each other like a Halloween store clearance bin. I laugh because what else can I do? But the laugh sticks in my throat because beneath each mask is just me. And some days, I don't know if that's enough. Maybe that's the truth of it. Hero and villains aren't so far apart. They both start with masks. They both start with us pretending. Poem 4. The punchline of me. Here's the punchline. I'm not as good as I think I am, and not as bad as I fear I am. I recycle, but also buy sneakers made in sweatshops. I preach patience, but yell at my microwave for taking too long. I say I want justice, but I also want free shipping and fast Wi-Fi. The punchline is, I'm complicated. I'm ridiculous. I'm human. Maybe that's the truest thing I can say. If we are they, then I am too. Not hero, not villain, just a messy middle, trying to remember how to be human without the applause. Obviously, not who I think I am. Poem 5. I whispered to myself, this time I will be true. This time I will be the hero, the one in red, white, blue, with a capital S pressed against my chest. Yes, today I would show up, cape fluttering in the wind, theme music cued, a legend in the making. But the villain in me couldn't quite make it out of bed. The alarm rang. I hit snooze. Then I hit snooze again. And the only cape I managed was the bed sheet tangled around my legs like kryptonite. See, the night before, I had drank too much wine. Red. It stained my tongue like guilt. It stained my sheet like confession. The hero I promised to be in the morning was drowned in a bottle by midnight. So many opportunities, so many chances to do right. Hold the door. Sign the petition. Call my mother back on time. But every time, the other part of me staged a protest. Why save the world today when you can binge another series about someone else saving the world instead? So, I've always decided with reluctant wisdom to let someone else go ahead and be the hero instead. Because me? I'm the sidekick who overslept, the extra who forgot his line, the main character in my head, but in everyone else's script, I'm the background noise with snacks. I want to be the legend, but legends don't usually order DoorDash 3 times in one night. I want to be the savior, but saviors don't usually panic when their Wi-Fi goes down. I want to be the warrior, but warriors don't usually cry over parking tickets. So who am I? Not the hero I imagine, not the villain they warned you about, not the saint, not the sinner, not the Cape Crusader. I am human, not dehumanized. Tragically comic, epically ordinary, a mess with a pulse. And maybe that's enough. Because if I cannot save the whole world, I can at least save this moment. If I cannot always wear the S on my chest, I can at least wear the truth on my lips. So I whispered again, softer this time. This time I will be true. Not hero, not villain, just me. And maybe that is where the real epic begins. Poem 6. Who am I? So, who am I? The same question I started with. Only now I know the answer keeps changing. I know I am not always a hero. I am not always a villain. I am both. I am neither. I am work in progress. A comedy sketch, a broken prayer, a song half song. And maybe that's okay. Maybe the goal is not to choose a category, but to stay human enough to never forget that others are human too. If we are they, then I am me. Still searching, still laughing, still yelling, still here. So, my friends, we have walked through the garden of evil, explored the villain, the hero, the victim, the puppeteer, the handlers, and they. For this season finale, this is what I know. Maybe I am not the hero in blue. Maybe I am not the villain in black. Maybe I am not the saint, the savior, the destroyer, the legend. Maybe I'm simply human, funny, flawed, sometimes brave, sometimes cowardly, a cocktail of contradictions, still daring to yell the truth. And maybe that's the point. because the cycle of heroes and villains, the endless game of they and them, collapses when we admit the truth. We are not gods. We are not demons. We are not capes. We are human. And being human, raw, honest, unmasked, is enough. Fight being dehumanized. Stay humane. This is episode 10. This is season 2 finale. This is Who Yelling Now? And still, the yell is not finished. See